Let's talk about your worst gardening nightmare. You've got a patch of land, but it's not the rich, dark, fluffy soil of gardening magazine dreams. It's hardpan. It's clay. It's sandy, barren, and exhausted. Maybe it's the spot where the previous owner parked their RV for a decade. It's basically zombie soil. It's not technically alive, and it wants to eat your hopes and dreams for breakfast. You could spend a fortune on bags of compost and soil amendments, trucking in life from somewhere else. Or you could employ a plant that's not just immune to dead soil, but actually sees it as an all-you-can-eat buffet. Today, we're talking about the ultimate survivalist's plant, the pioneer's secret, and the soil's best friend, buckwheat. And no, it's not wheat, it's better. First, a history lesson with a side of comedy. Imagine you're a medieval European peasant. Your soil is tired. Your lord is demanding. Your options are limited. Then, this plant rolls in from Asia, probably along the Silk Road. It doesn't need good soil. It grows stupidly fast. It smothers the weeds that are stealing your breakfast. And you can eat its seeds or use them to make pillows. It was a revolutionary triple threat. It was the Swiss Army knife of peasant crops. Fast forward to the American frontier. Pioneers didn't have time to baby the land. They needed a crop they could throw at the ground that would give them food fast, while secretly rehabilitating that ground for next year's potatoes or corn. Buckwheat was their covert soil agent. It's the unsung hero that built fertility from failure, season after season. All right, quick riddle to get your brain in gear. I am not a grain, but I am eaten like one. I am not a legume, but I fertilize like one. I am not a weed, but I murder them for fun. I can build soil, bake bread, and feed bees all in one summer. What am I? If you shouted buckwheat at your screen, you're ahead of the curve. We'll make it official later. So, why is buckwheat the ultimate zombie soil slayer? It comes down to 3 superpowers, or what I call the 3-legged stool of survival gardening. Leg 1. Speed. Buckwheat is the cheetah of the plant world. You can go from sowing seed to harvest in as little as 60 to 70 days. In a survival scenario, that's not a growing season. That's a turnaround time. You can get 2, even 3 cycles in one summer in some places. While you're waiting for your potatoes to tuberate and your corn to tassel, buckwheat is already filling your pantry. Leg 2. The chemical warfare of kindness. This is the coolest part. Buckwheat's roots exude acids that do something miraculous. They unlock phosphorus and other minerals that are bound up tight in poor soil. These nutrients are there, but they're in a form most plants can't access. Buckwheat's root exudates are like a master key. It sucks up these nutrients, and when you eventually turn the plant back into the soil as green manure, it releases them in a plant-available form. It's not taking, it's borrowing and recycling with interest. It's a soil banker. Leg 3. The smothering blanket. Buckwheat grows so dense, so fast, that sunlight is a myth on the ground beneath it. Weeds don't stand a chance. It's the ultimate living mulch. You're not just growing food, you're simultaneously performing weed control without lifting a hoe. This alone saves backbreaking labor and water. Now, how do you use this secret weapon? It's embarrassingly simple. Wait until your soil is warm, scatter the seeds, rake them in lightly. Keep them moist until they sprout, which takes about 3 to 5 days. Then, basically ignore them. They'll outcompete everything. You'll have a beautiful field of heart-shaped leaves and delicate white flowers that bees go absolutely nuts for, which is another benefit, pollinating your other crops. Now, you have 2 choices at the end of its cycle. Choice 1, the food path. Let the plants flower and go to seed. The seeds will turn from green to dark brown. Harvest them, thresh them, which means beating the plants to get the seeds out, and winnow them, tossing them in a breeze to separate the chaff. You now have buckwheat groats. You can grind them into flour for legendary pancakes, or boil them for a porridge. Choice 2, the soil builder path. This is the master move. Just as the first flowers appear, but before it sets hard seed, you take a weed whacker or a scythe or even just a sharp hoe, and you chop the entire crop down. Leave it on the ground as a mulch, or better yet, gently till it into the top few inches of soil. This is called turning under the green manure. That massive amount of organic matter, now loaded with those unlocked nutrients, will decompose rapidly, feeding the soil life and transforming your zombie plot into a thriving ecosystem. It's like a protein shake for your garden. Riddle answer time. The answer is, of course, the magnificent buckwheat. You are now officially a zombie soil slayer. But why is this better than just stockpiling bags of wheat or rice? Because stockpiles are static. They get eaten, they get wet, they get stolen. Knowledge and a seed bank are dynamic. A 50-pound bag of buckwheat seed is a 50-pound bag of potential soil transformation and thousands of future meals. It's a system. In a long-term situation, the ability to regenerate your soil while feeding yourself is the difference between lasting a year and lasting a lifetime. Buckwheat is the starter crop, the emergency crop, and the rehabilitation crop all in one. It's the plant that says, your poor soil is not a problem, it's an opportunity. So, do yourself the biggest favor. Get a 5-pound bag of organic buckwheat seed. Not from the garden center, but from a farm supply or online grain seller. It's cheap. This spring, take your worst piece of ground and perform the experiment. Scatter the seeds, watch it transform, then decide, food this year or fertility for next year. Either way, you win. You've just turned the key on a system that has kept people alive through famines and frontier hardships for centuries. You're not just growing a plant, you're cultivating resilience, one triangular seed at a time.